The next recipient of the Medal of Honor, I know I was going to get choked up when I do this. The next recipient of the Medal of Honor is my dad, Bob Valenti. And there's a lot of my family and friends here, and we're so proud of my dad. He's been an inspiration, a mentor to all of us in the family, and we couldn't be prouder. And I'm going to introduce his friend and a friend of Enders Island, Paul Delaney, to present the medal to my dad. Thank you.
I read this. Bob Valenti. Bob Valenti. What can I say? I could stand here all night and talk about this guy, but they told me 2 minutes, right?
Right,
So
right.
I'm going to tell you a true story. If any of you have driven up US 1 recently towards Westerly, there's a huge billboard on the side of the road, and a big picture of Bob, and it says Medal of Honor recipient, and the date, and underneath Valenti Motors. There's a woman from Old Saybrook driving by. She saw the picture of Bob, and she says, I want to buy a car from that guy. She goes down to the dealership and asks for Bob, but of course Bob is sort of semi-retired right now, so he wasn't there. Fully retired, so he wasn't there. So John Devine and Rob had to chase him down, but they knew right where he was, and that was on the golf course. And fortunately, they caught him when he was making the turn, because if he hadn't been making a turn, he would want to finish his round, play that back nine before he went down to the dealership. I know, right, Bob?
Right.
Okay. So this is a true story, by the way. Now, what that woman saw in the picture, and what she saw when she met him, obviously saw when she met him, was what all this community knows about him, and that he is a rock, a man of great compassion, love of neighbor, and a man of grace. Bob Valenti was and is an enormously successful businessman. He could have sat back and said, this is enough, but he didn't. He walked the path that Jesus wants us to walk, and he reached out to the less fortunate. I don't think there's a charitable organization in our community that has not felt his support, his advice and guidance, and his grace. You all know the old expression, who do you want in your foxhole? I know it's an old one, but it's really true. Well, in this community, it would be unanimously Bob Valenti. I got my cues after this. I have to read this first. Okay. St. Edmund's Medal of Honor presented to Bob Valenti, founder of Valenti Family of Auto Dealerships, October 14, 2016. Over the last century, Catholic social teaching has consistently emphasized the importance of service in the local level. Over the course of his life and career, Bob Valenti has exemplified the humble, faithful service to love of his family, his church, his community, and that is a response to the gospel call to the life of virtue. A man of few words. Wait a minute, that's not, no, that's wrong. No.
Tonight.
A man of few words who has no pretensions. Bob Valenti has performed many hundreds of acts of kindness and charity. They're not generally known, but are recorded in the minds and hearts of those who have been directly affected by his generosity. The depth of his kindness is seen in his warm smile and humble countenance. A business leader and a family man with 6 children, 17 grandchildren, 13 great-grandchildren.
12, one coming.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. I'm sorry. Bob Valenti has truly been blessed to see his children continue his commitment to be of service to others. In the tradition of St. Edmund of Canterbury, Bob Valenti is an ordinary man living an extraordinary life. He is truly a person of virtue, compassion, and grace. It is therefore the distinct honor and high privilege of the Board of Trustees of St. Edmund's Retreat to bestow upon Bob Valenti the St. Edmund's Medal of Honor for service to church and community.
Thank you so much. God bless you. Oh, got to change glasses, need 2 pair. Wow. Good evening, everyone. If my mom was looking down at me now, she'd probably say, "What is a car dealer doing right after an archbishop and a Benedictine nun?" But here I am. I can't begin to tell you what it means to me to be here tonight and to be one of the recipients of the St. Edmund's Retreat Medal of Honor. I'm deeply honored and humbled, and I want to thank Father Tom, St. Edmund's Board of Trustees, for this award, and say congratulations to my fellow honorees. Most of all, I want to say thank you to my family, my wife June, my children and stepchildren, to their spouses, to my 17 grandchildren and great-grandchildren, with one more coming, and probably more, who knows. When all is said and done, nothing is more important than any accomplishment I've had in life than family. You are my greatest achievement. You make me proud every day. I think to all of us who consider ourselves a part of this wonderful community of St. Edmund's Retreat on Anders Island, there is no place that is more peaceful, nor welcoming, nor forgiving than this beautiful island. We are all blessed to have it in our backyard. Throughout my life, I have been truly blessed. Again, thank you for this honor, and special thanks to Father Tom.